everybody, and welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft Engineer's Life series. And today, we're gonna be jumping into some tree farms and automating them, so that way we have all the wood we need for building. So grab your snacks and let's jump on into it, guys. So guys, what I think we're gonna do here for today is we're gonna continue with some forestry, but we're gonna go ahead and take a break from the bees, and we're gonna build a few tree farms. More specifically for the smaller trees, because they're a little bit harder to gather. With the big ones like the spruce there, you can get a lot of wood from those quickly, but for like oak trees and stuff like that, it can take quite a while sometimes. So I want to build up a few farms so I don't have to chop them anymore. In order to do that, we are going to use a multi-block kind of farm, and we need like all of these little things for it. And this is a main farm block here. It's a little bit expensive, but I think it'll be worth it. So let's go ahead, guys. Let's start crafting it. Alright, everybody. So I found out the farm, the big one we were going to make, isn't actually all that great. I tested it in creative after I ended up making everything, and I found out it doesn't work all that great. But you know what does work great? The much smaller one and much more cheaper one. So that's a bit of an oof on my part, but you know what? That's perfectly fine. Now I know the smaller one's much better, and I'll let you guys know that in case you want to make a tree farm yourself. Don't go for the big one, go for the much smaller one. It works much better. So let's go ahead, let's start crafting that thing up, and let's start a tree farm. And with that, everything is officially ready for our tree farm now. We have the Arboretum here. Definitely didn't have to look that up. I'm a professional Englisher after all. Yeah, everything's ready. We need a nice big area for the Arboretum thing there, so I'm thinking right down here. This is where we'll put it. I'll just clear it a little bit of a space here. You need like a 7, not 7 by 7, but 7 diameter, so like 14, 15, no, 15 total things, from 15 including the machine. Yeah, so we need a pretty big area. So I'm gonna go down here, we're gonna clear out a bit of space here, and I'm gonna start setting up the tree farm. Here we go, a nice small little area cleared out for the farm here. So let's go ahead. We need to start playing with some conveyor belts and stuff, and these item routers, which are really awesome. I didn't know they were a thing a few episodes ago when I was doing like stuff with the conveyor belts. Basically, they sort items for you, which is really awesome. But what we want to do, now, I didn't really test this in creative, so I don't know if you can take items out like this. I guess I'll have to try it. But I know you can do it from like right here. Muncher, get out of there. Let me take this. We just need a hopper down there to input into it. So just like that, we throw a hopper right there. Perfect. That'll import into there. And what I want to do next is I want this to go up. So I think what I have to do, I have to have a conveyor belt right there in place like that. Nice. And then we just go ahead, we place this here. The items will go into here. They will be sorted. Basically, to sort stuff, you just have to say, put a logs in here, like put a log there, and only logs of that type will go through that color, basically. So that is how you do that. But what I am going to do here is we will have a way for saplings to go right this way, and they will go into another hopper. Let me get that back. There we go. So that'll go into another hopper, so saplings go here, through there, and back into the machine. And everything else will just go right this way and into a double chest. Think that there will work. That should be fine. Yeah, keep in mind, like this right here, there's a 3 block thing. This is where the trees will go. So actually, I might want to move this. So keep that in mind when you're doing this. We'll put it right here and then right there. Yeah, that looks to be pretty good. That's a lot of space. I think that's great. So what we want to do next is, we don't need this stuff anymore. I think we should set up some water. So our next step is water. So So let's get the fluid pipe. I think we'll be fine with low voltage, but yeah, I don't have a whole lot of connectors for that. So let's do medium voltage. I have a fair amount of those. There we go. And anything else I need in here? I don't think so. I think I'm good. So for water, let's go ahead. I need to ditch my bucket of lava. Let's put it somewhere where it won't burn everything down. Like right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there like that. That is safe for the environment. Leave your lava around, just like me. So what I think I'm gonna do is we will have a pipe right here, I suppose, and just have the machine here. Yeah, that leaves quite a bit of space, so that should be good. Let's go ahead, let's make an infinite water source. Infinite water source, here we go. Perfect. So now I just need my hammer. I hope I brought that with me. You know, I didn't even think about that. Did I bring a hammer with me? Oh, good. Thank goodness, I thought I forgot a hammer. So we need this to output, so let's go ahead, make sure it's orange. That should put water into there now. We just gotta power it with the lever. There we go. And that's still good, yep. And next up, we'll put on the connector thing here. And I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna use the biogas engine. Now, I think I can just face this upwards, right? No? Okay, I can't face it upwards. It's gotta be like that. Gotcha. See, nothing's really on this side, so I'll go ahead, I'll put this here. And I tried this out, that works, so I'll go ahead and do that. Let's put a quick little post right here, though. Actually, let's do it right... yeah, right there. Then we'll have this sort of stick out from this end. What? Excuse me? That's not the right thing. Okay. Interesting. There we go. Now it's looking good. So this goes here. I think that should power that. I'm hoping it does. And now we just gotta link it all up. So this goes to this, and this goes to both of these. And that should be all good. Now we just gotta fill this up with both lava and biomass, and then we should be good. Oh, also, lever. You need to power this with a lever as well. Leave that off for the time being, though. At this point, I think everything's set up, right? We got water. Yeah, water, we got that, we got the power going to it. I think everything's set up. We just gotta put the items in, like, the thing for sorting and all that. Oh, that don't go in there. Alright, so I grabbed a few saplings here, so we need to remember, this is the red side of the router. So let's go ahead, red is right here. I went ahead, I got a few different saplings here. I'm gonna try one of the modded ones, see how that works. I think that's from Forestry, isn't it? No, that's Tech Reborn. Well, we'll see if that works. I mostly want this one just because you get a lot of saplings and that'll be good for, like, making more biodiesel. Or not biodiesel, biomass. So I wanna get a bunch of those, basically. So all those will go through there, and all the wood and stuff should go through here. I don't think I need to set anything up for that. At least I hope not. So I think everything is good to go. We just actually have to get power in this thing. So this is going to be a little bit of a long task, but let me sit here and let's start filling this up slowly. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Okay, before I do that, we need dirt. Let me go grab my dirt. I got a few stacks over here. There we go. Good face plant right into the ground. So dirt, and we also got to throw the saplings in there. Oh, get off the conveyor belt. There we go. There we go. Dirt goes right in here. You need these things here. So does this go in? No, it does not go in. So you cannot do modded ones. That's good to know. So I may as well... Whoops, didn't mean to take that one out. Okay, hold on a second. Let me replace you. Oh, there's already one there. Okay, I put it in twice apparently. Alright, so you cannot do modded trees. That is good to know. Or at least not ones from other mods. I'm assuming forestry ones are fine though. So what do I need now? We need fertilizer. So let me grab a stack of fertilizer. Now the fertilizer actually lasts a while, and it's kind of easy to make. Like, you can just fly around anywhere you find this, I think it's called Appetite? Hold up. Yeah, Appetite or whatever. And just with sand, I did it with this here because I had a lot of ashes just laying around from making, what's it called? Charcoal? So I just used that. If you fly around, especially in mountain biomes, it's really easy to find Appetite. You can just find it on the surface, which is nice. Yeah, we just throw the fertilizer in here. Now we just need the water and power and we're all set. So, let's go ahead, let's start filling this up slowly. You could just right click like that, which is nice. Makes it nice and easy. And there we go, all full up. Perfect. Not a whole lot of space there, so let me remove these. And I think everything's good to go. I should be able to just flip this and we should be golden, right? That should start up. Yep, there we go. Took a second. And as you can see, it's starting to lay down the humus, which is the farmland. You know what, just in case, let me get rid of these so it doesn't like mess with the trees at all. Now, one thing you gotta be careful of, when I was doing this in a creative world, a lot of saplings would fall over here and the machine won't pick it up. So just a heads up, you might want like I know there's a hopper here. Let's see. Yeah, vacuum hopper. You might want to get one of those just to suck up all the extra saplings that the machine can't actually reach. Because you'll get a large, like, I guess hedge is the right word, sure, of just trees going all the way around it. So just a heads up of that. Now it's gonna start laying down the trees. Get rid of the grass. I don't know if that'll get in the way. So let's just go ahead and do that. Yeah, it got in the way. Alright. So get rid of grass. It gets in the way. There we go, and probably rocks as well. Make sure none of that stuff is there. And remove any trees that are nearby, like these guys, because they will block your trees in the farm from actually growing. The farm doesn't take care of these, so just get rid of them. And that's why you don't want the hedge around it as well, because it will stop your trees from actually growing. So I went ahead, I made a few changes here, but it is up and working. Basically, all I did is I just gone and put a conveyor belt going around like this to pick up all the extra things. So get our apples over here, the little seeds and stuff will also go over this way. So like those things there. And our wood's going in perfectly fine, so it seems to be all working. That is pretty awesome. Got this thing up and running. I just hope our extremely high-tech dirt roof here doesn't end up like blocking the trees from growing. Hopefully that's not a thing. But yeah, other than that, it's all good. But a lot of these saplings are ending up over here and the machine won't like pick it up from way over here, so this is why you need your hawk or whatever it was, this thing? Vacuum hawk. Or vacuum hopper. Man, I can read. But yeah, that's why you need that, so you don't get like a ton of trees just growing up around the farm and blocking the trees in the farm from actually growing. Yeah, I just realized we already have 9 stacks of oak logs in there. Like, holy crap, this farm is so good. Like that would literally take me probably a good hour or half an hour, and we've already got it. Like, holy crap, these are gonna be nice. But I am noticing something. The oak trees are getting so big and all over the place that the birch trees here aren't actually able to grow all that much. So it might be, you might need to only do one type of tree at a time, maybe, will be your best bet. I think that's what you'll want to do, because that's what it's kind of looking like here. So I was planning to use vacuum hoppers here, but those didn't work. I was testing it in a creative world, and somehow the trees, they were still managing to somehow plant themselves and continue to grow up. So I had to use my big brain, and I came up with a much more better solution that's still extremely high-tech, extremely fancy. You want to know what it is? Stone. That's right. We're just gonna make a giant stone slab. That's all we're gonna do, guys. I know. High-tech and fancy. And for this really high-tech and fancy stone slab, we will go ahead and we'll bring it out 10 blocks away from the farm here, which it looks to be about as far away as the giant branches from this tree goes, and those are the biggest trees I've been getting, so hopefully that'll help keep everything growing properly and we don't get anything stopping our trees from growing. We will see. So let's go ahead, let's slab this area up. and get it all, well, slabbed. Okay, everybody, so the slab is completed. It's been kinda torched up, and it looks amazing. I'm just kidding, kinda looks bad, but you know what? We'll fix it up another day, probably. But it's serving its purpose, and that's all that really matters, right? As long as it's working. As long as it's working. It's all we need for right now. Now, with this, I will easily be able to get wood that I need for like building and stuff like that, and I don't have to do anything but sit here, so that's awesome. Everything's working, and I don't have to worry about it like not growing. So everything's all set. Yeah, the only thing we'd have to do now is actually make it look good, but I think we'll do that another time. I think that's enough of the tree farm for right now. Oh, what? Okay, apparently the tree farm leave some stuff behind sometimes. Okay, so I might still have to clean up a little bit after it. But yeah, I went ahead though, I changed some things up a bit. Let me kind of show you here. So basically, I just added another thing here to put saplings through here, just so that way I have access to some saplings, because I decided to move over the fermenter here so I can make the biomass just right here while I'm farming trees and stuff. And, you know, put the biomass in here, and then you can power it all. So I decided to move that over, make things a little bit easier. And yeah, that is everything about this right now. I do gotta clean up a few things now, but it's working great. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of the episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a lot of fun getting this here set up, and now we're all good for building, or at least for wood and stuff like that. Yeah, that's gonna be it. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you're new, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more modded Minecraft in the future. And I will see you guys again in the next episode. Till then, have a great week, everybody.